Ugh. I'm sorry, Bills fans and fellow Cowboys fans. Normally, I would actually be a little happy considering that the two picks I made yesterday were correct. But if you recall, I told you I didn't want to be right. I really wanted to be proven wrong yesterday. And man, this is just heartbreaking. I mean, I at least half expected it with my Cowboys. I really did. I knew it was going to happen. But the Bills, man, they didn't even try and make the game interesting. By the way, if there are any God of War fans out there, I'm pretty sure outside is now Fimbulwinter. Because there's like nothing but pure snow and white, and I think the roads are bad now. Basically, you know, it wasn't the death of Bull that causes Fimbulwinter and Ragnarok. It was the Bills and the Cowboys losing. I'm sure there's some God of War fans out there watching this. So needless to say, that's my low. But at least when both the Bills and the Bills lost and the Cowboys were inevitably going to flop, at least I was with my mom and dad. That definitely eased off some of the pain. My mom is doing a bit better, by the way, which is also really good. And my act of kindness was, with my mom only being able to use one hand at the moment, I had to step up and make dinner. So last night we had tacos and corn muffins. Tacos. You know, I have a question. What is it with the internet's obsession with tacos? I mean, I like tacos, but I swear, sometimes that obsession borderlines unholy. Like, right up there with the likes of cats, Twitter beefs, and whatever seems to be offensive for the moment. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. The season's over for the Bills. I'm actually more sad about the Bills than my Cowboys, if we're being real here. I mean, remember, I had the Bills winning it all this year. I even made that one video talking about the 10 things that had to happen for the Bills to win. And for the most part, a lot of it was really coming true. I really should have seen the signs when Von Miller got injured. Man, I hope Von Miller comes back. Because, man, like, everything has to be perfect for the Bills to go to the Super Bowl and win. But now I'm legitimately worried for him. Because if you remember when I made that video, I specifically said that if the Bills don't win the Super Bowl this year, they're never going to be able to do it. Gosh, I hope I'm wrong about that. I really hope I'm wrong about that. I hope I'm more wrong about that than I hoped I was more wrong about what wound up happening yesterday. But unfortunately, it's not like we can find something like that out within a day. No, we're going to have to, it's going to be a long time. I mean, the season's coming to a close. We've got both championship games next week. Then we got the Pro Bowl. Then the Super Bowl. I mean, honestly, this might actually be another reason why I love football without even realizing it. It really does do something, at least, to help get our mind off of, well, particularly what's going on outside right now. Seriously, like, I woke up this morning and saw my window, I'm like, and keep in mind, it's still pitch black outside at the moment. And for the record, it's only 20 of 7. So definitely early in the morning, but not so early that, nobody's up, obviously. And it's still pitch black out. And I can still see what was going on out there. I mean, there's some blotches of, like, the parking lot that are pretty melted. Like, there's, like, spots of black, so it's sticking, but give it, like, the rest of the day and maybe things will get better. But I swear this is, this hurts. It does. It's not the worst I felt for a video, but trust me, it's probably the worst I felt. Oh, actually, not the worst. But it's up there for me, at least this calendar year. But, like many other NFL fans whose teams didn't make the playoffs and have lost throughout the playoffs, we've got no choice but to move on. So congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles, the San Francisco 49ers, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Kansas City Chiefs. You guys earned your spots in the playoffs. You guys earned your spots in the playoffs. You guys earned your spots for the championship games. And come a few days from now, when I make those championship picks, may the best teams win. I mean, without the Bills in, I don't really have a dog in the fight anymore. So it's going to be kind of difficult for me to actually say who I had a video where I came with the top 11 Super Bowl matchups I want to see. But that's only going to be, actually you have a few potential matchups that are still on that list. So maybe. But only time will tell. So good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. And luckily, there is one thing that has happened that can cheer me up. And that's the fact we got a new One Piece Manga chapter. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to see if I can try and count how many One Piece Manga chapters that we get in a year. Because January 6th, that was the first manga chapter of 2021, or 2023. Why do I keep wanting to say it's 2021 or 2022. I shouldn't be saying that because 2023 is more powerful than 2022. Seriously, it is. Okay, so this would make it the second manga chapter of 2023. So, might as well see what's going on. And luckily, it looks like we're going to only have to wait another week instead of 2 weeks. Very nice. Okay, so. Yeah, I didn't really get that much sleep last night because I was so sad about what happened. One Piece, chapter 1072. The Weight of Memory. Okay, looks like Bonnie is with Vegapunk, just like before. Okay. Aw, Bonnie used her powers to turn Vegapunk into a baby. Funny. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like we have a little more insight on how Julie Bonnie's powers work. Because her power is she can age people either younger or older. She can either turn them into babies or old people. But It looks, but if and I am reading this correctly, her powers aren't permanent. They wear off. That's cool. So theoretically, she could turn me into like a baby and, it won't last forever. And that's not like say babies grow up, like, no, the power that turned me into a baby wouldn't last very long. Okay, very nice. So Bonnie still wants to know why Vegapunk did that to her father, okay. Okay, it looks like Vegapunk made a promise to Kuma. Alright. Okay. So it looks like the decision to take away Bartholomew Kuma's free will came from Bartholomew Kuma himself. And Bonnie is upset because Vegapunk is legit saying he had a good reason to do it, but he can't tell Bonnie why. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. It's just like when Kuma took out all of the Luffy's pain for Zoro to take. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now, no, it's actually based on a real world, idea that, theoretically, when a person dies, they lose about 21 grams of their weight. And the theory is that 21 grams is how much a person's soul weighs. So, thanks to Bartholomew Kuma's power, it is possible to take seemingly intangible objects and make them tangible. Because that's what his powers can do, as well as repel things. So you could take pain and give it a physical form. But can you do that with mental images or memories? Oh, I think we're about to get a Bartholomew Kuma flashback. Yeah. We're gonna get the Kuma flashback, and man, that one's gonna be sad. That one's gonna be really sad. Okay. Uh-huh. Looks like now we're back to CP0 with the Seraphim, alright. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, looks like Zoro fighting Kaku. Ooh! Looks like Kaku's awakened his Zoan form too. And I gotta say, I love the new aesthetic of how an awakened Zoan works. Where there's like this aura of like clouds, or it looks like fire, but I think it's clouds. Like swirling around an awakened Zoan user. Kinda like when Luffy does Gear 5th. And actually, I find it aesthetically pleasing that it's black for CP0 agents. I mean, obviously it's meant to be an allegory on, good versus evil, and Well, I swear it's gonna come across as racist, but I swear I don't mean it that way. But black is normally used for evil and white is, for good. But I love the design. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kaku in his giraffe form still looks completely ridiculous. But we like Kaku. And we actually like the form, so it's okay. Huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, that's not... Okay. Way back in Water 7, the reveal of who the CP9 agents were, particularly of who Lucci and Kaku were. That was like a huge betrayal, and it shocked everyone. And as of right now, Lucci just got a taste of his own medicine. Because Stussy takes out Kaku, and they just reveal who Stussy really is. Stussy is a clone of Miss Buckingham Stussy of the Rocks Pirates. Mad's clone experiment successful. Subject number 1, Stussy. There are so many questions to ask. I mean, where do I even begin? Does that mean there are more clones? And how many of them were actually successful? For that matter, how many clones were unsuccessful? Man, I tell you what. When the Egghead Island arc first began, I was legit worried for it. Because it was going to be the arc that came after Wano. Like, Wano having the big reveals of the past and save the land of the samurai. And now we have this where there have been so many more, like, revelations and reveal. Thanks for revelations and reveals, the same thing. Revelations and then big things happening. I tell you what, for being the arc that came after Wano, it's definitely holding its own as a great arc. It really is. I mean, it's not even better than Wano, but it's been really good so far. And what exactly is Stussy's powers, for that matter? Because it's very clear that, she just grew wings. Does she have a demon devil fruit power? Or a vampire one? Looks like we gotta wait a week to find out. Well, no, at least now I have something that legit took my mind off the games yesterday. I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humbled in this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. I forgot the day of the week. And remember, the Taco Channel will be here later. Take care and make good choices. 6 and 7 all day, baby.